I got the dress at the wedding shop in Wayne, and it's a Monique Lillier. It's actually silk organza that has a patented sort of texture pattern to it.
Sitting at the table, the hours get later.
I love it. I knew it when I put it on.
Sure he would've called. She waits a little longer. There's no one in the driveway. No one said they'd seen him.
He sees someone that is so full of love and dedication to her family and to, what she puts, what she believes in.
She should come right now. Her mind goes to December.
We used to talk about this day and having this moment together. Jen, you're just so thoughtful and caring, and you have such a huge heart. I think she sees a caring, generous, loving man. She sees someone that's willing to do anything for his family.
When he called me and told me that he had met someone that he wanted me to meet, I knew right away how big a deal it was.
Of course, we have the inner lining. Amazing. And then we got... Yeah. Keep going through all four. All four. As men who dress up now and again, I hope you're going to appreciate what I'm about to show you. How's it feel? I mean, how's it
When I saw you, when I came into the room, you had such a wonderful glow about you.
You look so beautiful. You look so beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful.
When you met Elijah back in the summer of 2010, you were reluctant to introduce me to him. And I think it was because you knew that you met the guy. And you knew that I was probably going to cross-examine him.
As a father, I did check Elijah out. And so the first thing I realized about Elijah was he was a firstborn. And let me tell you, that's an issue because my son's a firstborn. Firstborns have this sense of entitlement that comes just because of the order of their birth. Firstborns have a sense of responsibility. I realized that in Elijah, that he had this sense of responsibility that told me that he was going to take care of my only daughter.
Elijah, like myself, is a firstborn. In looking at myself, I see a lot of Elijah, and I think it's someone who's strong, someone who's fiercely competitive, and someone who, despite all that's going on in the world, you can always count on them to do the right thing.
Ever and always.
There's something so special about getting a new sister. I really love this tradition. I've never heard of it before, but it's so lovely to have all these women together.
We always talked about how much we wanted to share these moments. I just wish for you to feel the joy that we can capture this weekend forever.
The bride on this day has an extra spirit. So if you feel like there's a little bit more spirit in the air, that's thanks to Gennifer.
We had a really intimate and special moment with the groomsmen and the fathers of the bride and groom. We were sharing our thoughts about Elijah and our thoughts about the marriage that he's entering into.
there's probably plenty of material for the roast in this crowd, so I'll try to go long enough where it won't occur.
Hearing how your family kind of looks at you, sees you as being kind of carrying the family through the coming years, coming decades, it was inspiring to me.
Seeing everyone who has their own part of his life and roles that they play come together was very powerful, something that I'll definitely remember for a long time.
We all went out to eat, and you were miserable, and you needed to take a call in another room. An hour later, I went to look for you, just to make sure you were okay. And I'll never forget, like, what you did. You know,
I remember.
You went. and that gesture was all, it was all about the gesture. It was, I'm working on my life.
I never dreamed it would be this good. I never dreamed it would be this good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh gosh. I really like it.
Elijah will now lift the veil to, one, make sure that that is in fact the right daughter, but also it's Gennifer's inner beauty, and not just her exquisite outer beauty, but her inner beauty that he loves so much.
We'll see the way that life was meant to be, black and white, no longer existing, only shades of the flapping days and the fancy.
When someone's dating your sister, or much like what Sophie said last night, there's a lot of people come and go, but you never really know who's going to make it to the end. I think at the end of the day, you know, not only did you persevere through your own relationship, you persevere through the ribbon that I have given you.
Let's go.
Elijah, with his responsibility and this love, came with a bonus, and that is his family.
Yeah, dude, wait till you see what's coming.
I can only imagine. Even up there? Yeah. The Miller women do it right.
In looking at Elijah's father, I see great similarities. I know he is a great man, and Elijah is following along the same path.
They can tell me it won't happen, but you know I'll be.
Watching my brother's face as Jenny was walking down the aisle was probably the most salient moment.
They can burn down all these visions and leave me on my knees, and it won't change a thing, 'cause you keep me singing hallelujah.
Oh, sweetheart.
You look so beautiful, sweetheart.
For all of the Dorn strikes, I know we're so happy. And we're so happy to be joining with the Miller family, too.
I love you. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, sweetheart. Oh, so fantastic, sweetheart. Oh my God. You're gonna blow.
Everybody away.
You keep me singing hallelujah. You keep me singing hallelujah.
You told me about how when you first met at Rebecca's birthday party, and about when Jen first introduced you. Gennifer, you had just come from a charity event, and as Elijah says, you looked absolutely exquisite. Elijah likes to say that it wasn't just the white dress, it was also her legs. And Gennifer, you told me about how when Elijah walked into that room, the whole room turned towards him. It was that confidence that so impressed you. You were also impressed about how articulate he was, how engaging he was, his intelligence, and of course, his masculinity.
One more touch, would it be enough?
Just as a chuppah invites the presence of your loved ones, may your home also be open to all the people in your life. For them and for you, may your home be a shelter against the storm, a haven of peace, a stronghold of faith and of love. Elijah, you told me about her poise, her presence, and her authenticity that attracted you to her right away. Gennifer, when speaking about Elijah, you said he's the most kind-hearted, loving, compassionate, and considerate man you've ever met. On the 22nd, is that right? Yeah? All right, let's make sure that's right. Elijah Shems Dornstrich and Gennifer B. Miller were by me united in marriage, signed Eli Friedman. All right, you're married. Mazel tov.
We're gonna do a ceremony. We're gonna do make it easy. We have a flight to Jamaica in 2 minutes.
Gennifer and Elijah, earlier in a private ceremony, signed this beautiful ketubah here behind me. The ketubah, which will be on display for everyone to see later, laid out their vows in written form as well. May you, with the presence of the Holy One of Blessing, share contentment, peace, and fulfillment from the cup of life. The Kiddush cup that we're now going to use to sanctify this moment was Eric's, Elijah's uncle. Let their differences inspire them to see the world anew, and may they be better together. Let their love provide them with the safety and strength to meet life's trials with graceful courage and to accept life's blessings with wondrous delight. This ketubah, which you now receive from the hands of your parents, represents a heritage of family and marriage that began with our ancestors, Abraham and Sarah. Mazel tov.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
When Gennifer was ill and in the hospital, he stayed with her, and one of the sacrifices that he had made, it was actually my wedding. The choice that he made was a very tough one, to stay with his bride-to-be, and I completely was understanding and happy to see him be so happy to make the sacrifice, understanding the situation. I'm happy for both of them.
Jen was ill and Elijah camped out at the hospital. I knew at that moment that it was a wrap. A couple months later, you were engaged.
I came to you
as a person who knew just about everything. Truly, I knew it all. How to hold a door, hold a conversation, hold your attention, hold forth on just about everything. I did not know the full measure of my own heart, the fierce love and devotion inside.
Some days you are energetic, feeling as if you're on top of the world. Other days you are concerned, impatient, yet hopeful, waiting for the path to emerge as you walk out the door. And it is during these times that I love you the most. For every gray hair that emerges makes me love you more.
I want to wish the new couple a long and loving and productive marriage. Yes, I went there.
It's how we were made, how we were made, yeah.
20 years from now, I see them probably with 2 or 3 kids of their own. I see us probably all down at the beach, having drinks, kids running around, dogs chasing one another, and just us having a great time.
Oh, a big family. Lots of kids with big hair, nappy-headed kids. Jen and I joke about that all the time. Her kid's hair is gonna be thick, full, and a nightmare. Family support is huge. I've never really witnessed a wedding where you have such strong family ties. The reason for why people gather is because they all love Jen and Elijah, and they want to be there and be supportive of them. They've been through a lot with his father, and it's nice seeing his father enjoy the day, enjoy the moments.
Our hearts race together.
They pledge to honor, nurture, and protect their commitment to each other, their community, and Jewish heritage. Together, let them build a home filled with warmth and laughter, and that emanates peace, tolerance, and charity. They carry this promise in their hearts. I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine. They will be bound by both Elijah's talit, his Jewish prayer shawl, representing a life of ethical and moral behavior, and by a string of cowrie shells that Judy and Mark got while traveling in Papua New Guinea, an African symbol of fertility and prosperity.
Lay me down by the fire, won't you please? When you left me all alone, I was on.
Throughout the course of our relationship, you've taught me to be confident and fearless. You've showed me how to believe in myself and have always challenged me to reach my full potential. And in turn, I discovered a man who is so deeply loving, considerate, kind, and loyal. Your heart has no bottom. I see you for who you really are, and I love what I see. I vow to support you when you eventually run for political office. The over-under is 5 years. And I vow to give you the most powerful gift I have, unconditional love.
Now I know I will leave work when I hear you crying through the phone. Now I know that when you're in a hospital bed, my feet will turn to concrete, preventing my exit, placing me by your side in the plastic easy chair, with my hand clasping yours through the metal safety rail until morning, for 3 days. This is the grand and solemn responsibility that I choose today. What shall I do with it? Every day I am thankful that I shall have you as my wife. When you call, I will come. When you lie ill, I will sit. When you are weak, I will summon my strength to support you. For I love you as my soul.
I noticed it right from the beginning of their relationship, how well she has balanced him out and his personality. To have someone so poised and balanced as her, it's an amazing thing to watch, and it's been amazing to see how much he's grown personally throughout their relationship.
That you'll never give up on this life, and I'll hold on as long as you're mine, and we'll fight our way through the story of you and
It's my pleasure now to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Elijah, my brother, such a generous, sweet guy. He offered to come up here and do this himself, but, you know.
We've got this out of our system.
Okay, we're good.
Man up. Man up.
As I reached out, I looked down and saw this cat chasing a mouse and thought, well, that's just like me and you. I saw the birds.
Make sure those guys stay in line.
My brother is like a lighthouse.
And one more time. And one more time. And one more time. And the other way.
He's kind of like a lighthouse, you know.
Doing good, little pregame?
Feel good, feel good. Didn't get any pregame cocktails or anything, if that's what you mean, but this is the pregame, I guess, as it happens.
How you feeling pregame, Jen?
Oh, great. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Congratulations!
That was awesome.
A thousand little pieces and you left me on the ground.
You need to get dressed now?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm getting there,
Dude, you got 12 minutes.
I know.
Try to say these words, but there's nobody there, so who the hell am I talking to? Running around through the town. I drove down all the streets, I looked under the sheets and all the drawers.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
I look up, but you're not around.
But this I can flip down and wear in the future. When I'm drunk enough at any party, I'll just flip it up.
Elijah tells this great story of playing pickup game in the inner city with a couple black guys and doing well and feeling so much that he was a part of it that he just started to talk trash. Like, and he forgot that, oh, I'm a Jewish kid in the inner city by myself. And it's getting dark. And so even though you were successful, they whipped you behind. Not in basketball, like literally whipped his behind. And I think that's
fantastic. This is the funniest thing he's heard all night.
You are the stupidest guy.
Before I give you a blessing, do you know where the glass is? Yeah, I just realized it's not up there.
Fun. You people need to settle down.
In the early part of his life, I was thinking about it. I realized he was less like a lighthouse and more just like another boat out in front of me, crashing into lots of stuff.